Khanty-Mansiysk Autonomous Okrug Ugra is a region of the Russian Federation located in the central part of the West Siberian plain. Two great Siberian rivers, the Ob and the Irtysh, together with their tributaries and 300,000 lakes, form the region's water basin. Ugra lies in the taiga forest and marshland zone. The size of Ugra's territory is comparable to that of the largest European states. The total length of the region's borders is 4,750 kilometers. The total population of the region is over 1.5 million people, representing 116 ethnic groups. Khanty-Mansi and Forest Nenets are the indigenous peoples of the north inhabiting this area since ancient times. As of today, their total number is over 30,000 people, more than half of them maintaining their traditional way of life. The preservation of indigenous peoples' traditional habitat and development of their unique spiritual and material culture are fixed by legislation and constitute a component of the region's ideology, based on the interests of all peoples living in Ugra. The administrative center of the region, the city of Khanty-Mansiysk, is the center of arts and multinational culture, academic research and high technology, sports, tourism, business and international activity. The Khanty-Mansiysk Autonomous Okrug Ugra is a powerful industrial cluster. Ugra is one of Russian Federation's most dynamic regions. Ugra's mineral resources are a guarantee of Russia's energy security. They form the necessary foundation for the dynamic growth of the national economy and the basis for its export potential. Oil and gas production is the dominant sector of the region's economy. Today, Ugra accounts for about 50% of Russia's total oil production. Over 10 billion tons of black gold has been extracted from its oil fields. Every 15th ton of oil produced in the world comes from Ugra. 85 Russian and foreign oil and gas companies are engaged in the exploration and development of Ugra's hydrocarbon deposits. While producing oil, the companies follow the principles of ecological safety, partnership and social responsibility, which allows the indigenous people to retain the right to use their land. The strategy of the region's economic development provides for gradual departure from the absolute focus on the production of hydrocarbons. More than 30 deposits of solid minerals have been discovered in Ugra. Their commercial development is one of the key vectors for the region's industrial development. Ugra is actively involved in the preservation and restoration of its environment. About 7% of the region's total area is occupied by specially protected natural areas. Every year, Ugra hosts the international ecological project Save and Preserve. A lot of attention is paid to the economic and social development of indigenous peoples of Ugra. The powerful legal framework regulating the relations between indigenous people and the oil companies is being constantly improved. 12 laws and more than 60 other legislative instruments give the indigenous people of Ugra opportunities for the efficient development of their traditional livelihood activities, ethnographic tourism, and for the preservation of their cultural values. Life quality improvement based on sustainable economic growth, human capital development are the priorities of the Ugra regional government's policy, aimed at the creation of necessary conditions for raising children and educating the younger generation. Ugra has an extensive research and technology infrastructure. 4 universities are directly involved in the activities related to indigenous issues. About 1,000 indigenous students are getting secondary and higher vocational education. Ugra's academic community includes 45 PhDs representing indigenous peoples. The healthcare system of Ugra is capable of addressing the most complicated challenges, providing highly professional and efficient medical services and protecting public health. The high-tech cardio, neurosurgery and hemodialysis centers, numerous healthcare institutions with state-of-the-art telemedicine capabilities, perinatal centers of Ugra rank among Russia's best medical facilities. The creation of conditions for people to practice sports, the popularization of healthy lifestyles is our investment into the future of Ugra. The sports facilities of the region's cities meet the highest standards and requirements. Every year they host a number of regional, national and international competitions in a variety of sports. That's where the future national sports elite is growing. The Nordic ski center of Ugra is one of the best of its kind in the world. Since 2000, its ski tracks have hosted major international biathlon competitions, bringing together the world's top biathletes. Ugra has a highly developed state-of-the-art infrastructure. There is a wide variety of flights between Ugra's airports and a number of Russian and foreign cities. The region enjoys a well-developed network of modern roads, railways and water routes. It'll take you just a couple of hours to get from the comfort of your hotel to a nomad camp where indigenous people will share with you their priceless knowledge of how to live in harmony with nature. Ugra is a spot on the map that attracts international experts who come to study the region's experience in the field of cooperation between the state and the indigenous peoples. UN Special Rapporteur James Anaya highly praised Ugra's achievements in the implementation of the most efficient laws and programs and in the establishment of close collaboration between the authorities and the indigenous people. In 2011, Khandman-Seysk hosted a meeting of the RIPON Coordinating Council. Ugra is a territory of active international cooperation. The region hosts international festivals, academic symposiums and conferences on a regular basis. In 2008, Khandman-Seysk welcomed the participants of the Russia-European Union Summit and the 5th World Congress of Finno-Ugric peoples. In 2010, Ugra brought together the participants of the World Chess Olympiad. In 2011, the world's top biathletes. In 2012, the region's major cities are to host the 7th International Festival of Finno-Ugric Arts and Crafts. We are open for cooperation and intend to strengthen and expand our international partnerships. We'll be happy to welcome you on the hospitable land of Ugra, in any capacity, as investors, partners, or simply our guests. Welcome to Ugra!